In fourth dhyana's equal state, three pure realms self-manifest. As ordered blossoms bloom, all things come to rest. Realms, time, gods and mortals, void as dreams that fade. In Naga's steadfast samadhi, wind calamities evade. Fear not the river of Lethe, though hard it be to cross. Meet every furious gale, and stand against its force. In weary sleep, or drunken rest, in common deed remain. One thought arising brings all fourth dhyana peace again.
Paranirmitavasavartin heaven, the highest of the desire realms, lies northwest of Mount Sumeru. Its celestial capital spans 6,000 yojanas, with walls of 7 treasures. At its center stands the 3,000 yojana tall demon palace, Palace of Delusion. Outside stand 100 yojana tall wish-fulfilling trees, their foliage, blossoms, fruits exuding fine fragrance. Within, treasure pools and golden steps shimmer. Celestial maidens play unceasing music. Celestial beings bathe in 7 treasure pools, water temperature adjusting to thoughts, golden sand 3,000 fathoms deep. Money jewels grace the palace, naturally emanating pure radiance illuminating all directions. In Paranirmitavasavartin Heaven's Palace, the celestial deities grew wrathful. Sentient beings on Saha Earth had gradually lost their virtue of constant tranquility, so they resolved to send calamities as punishment. Kings of spirits, demons, ghosts and monsters, and all sorts of evil creatures, each leading their followers, came like rolling peaks. Myriads of fiends roared in fury, voices thundering like storms.
People on Earth no longer retain their sincerity within the energy of heaven's constant tranquility. Their bodies no longer hold the noble, refined energy of eternal love.
Thus, life begins to show no respect for eternal wisdom, all external manifestations descending into exquisite, selfish pretexts.
One taste of them, and all is desire, like tiny fleshy worms raised on the ground, writhing and waving their claws.
All they produce is low-frequency, indulgent, balancing energy, too vile even for us to consume.
Spirits, demons, ghosts, and monsters concluded together.
Let these fools destroy themselves.
Then they submitted their request to the Lord of Paranirmitavasavartin Heaven.
Please consent to our resolution, Celestial Lord.
The Lord of Paranirmitavasavartin Heaven consented in silence. Kalpas thus began. Calamities loomed. Only Shangzhu, the Lord's son, was cast down. His maids Yunhe and Luoxue grew uneasy and alert, as if treading on thin ice. Luoxue bowed deeply to the Lord, releasing milky white radiance, bright as the first glow of the moon, that shone on all spirits, demons, ghosts, monsters, as well as all the other evil creatures and their retinues.
Should all the disasters of 33 heavens befall Saha world, they would harm none of the beings on earth, for they act only upon the earth and beings you perceive, not ultimate reality. I entreat the Lord of Paranirmitavasavartin Heaven to expound the profound Dharma to all kings and their followers, so that they may have regard for sentient beings.
Luoxue bowed deeply in reverence and withdrew. The Lord of Paranirmitavasavartin heaven said with a faint smile,
"Since the time Pangu cleaved heaven and earth, each of the 33 heavens has had its own destiny, profound and inscrutable. All who now take part are beings of name and renown. Luoxue, guard your heart, do not be swayed."
Luoxue fell silent. Shangzhu sank in melancholy. Fixing his gaze upon him, the Lord of Paranirmitavasavartin heaven admonished,
"Heaven and earth are without benevolence, regarding all beings as sacrificial straw dogs. The sage is without benevolence, taking himself as the framework of the world. Shangzhu, better let the superfluous delusive stirrings of your heart subside."
Shangzhu, Yuinhe and Luoxue bowed deeply and withdrew. In 1626, Tianqi's 6th year, a thunderous roar shook Beijing as the Wanggongchang armory erupted in fire and dust, a great fireball piercing the skies. Dust, timbers, and stones were hurled in all directions, roof tiles fell like autumn leaves, and fragments of clothing hovered in the air. Across the earth, people sought knowledge, examining how it shaped the brains of living multitudes. For a time there appeared a semblance of sincerity and stillness, yet it was but poison posing as cure, and mankind sank deeper into dissipation. Thus, for 4 centuries, as calamities fell from Paranirmitavasavartin heaven, humans on Saha earth found brief relative sincerity and stillness before returning to indulgence. By then, human body DNA had gradually begun to disperse. At this moment, disorder arose in outer space beyond Earth, as well as in parallel spaces and timelines.
Since Pangu cleaved heaven and earth, each of the 33 heavens has had its own destiny, profound and inscrutable. The pure essence of heaven is clear yang. The pure essence of earth is clear yin. Linked by supreme righteousness, they form the core of heaven and earth. An existence rooted in Pangu's entire body as the framework of the world. The golden wheel supports the sea bottom acupoint to form the Vajra body world. 3 realms and 33 heavens, in essence, are built upon the righteous chi of Pangu's spinal column. That is to say, heaven and earth take supreme righteousness as their core, and their residual chi transforms into 33 heavens. In other words, 33 heavens are essentially the derivatives of the supreme righteousness of heaven and earth. And the celestial beings in each heaven are themselves manifestations of the supreme righteous chi from Pangu's spinal column, and exhibit holographic projections within each photon model. This photon model diagram represents 3 realms and 33 heavens, with every photon reflecting them. The moon is named Tai Yin, the sun is named Tai Yang, and the central core is named the transformation of the supreme righteous Qi. Thus, 33 heavens are solemnized in accordance with the supreme righteousness of heaven and earth, and are founded on the supreme righteousness of Dharmadhatu. Golden wheel, water wheel, and wind wheel overlap layer upon layer, curve upward, and uphold the world. One is all is one. One embraces all manifests the one. Every person aligned with supreme righteousness is a holographic reflection of Pangu. At Mount Sumeru's 4 quarters lie the 4 great continents, Purvavideha, Aparagodania, Jambudvipa, and Uttarakuru. Around them stretches the saltwater ocean of the dragon clans, bounded by great iron encircling mountain. 4 great continents, Naga palaces, Naraka, Praetor Realm, Azura Realm, and Earthwheel Netherworld have always been the balancing base, sustaining 33 heavens. Likewise, every heaven has projections and agents of spirits, demons, ghosts, and monsters, from ghost realm beings, Avicii hell denizens, even bacteria, up to heavenly lords with divine powers and treasures. All constantly cycle through balancing, re-manifesting, and imbalancing with one another. Thus, the heavens must send calamities to make living beings within their domains strive to survive and advance diligently. Otherwise, the inner scattered energies of these living beings will affect the foundations and radiance of the celestial lords across all realms. Within the scope of the celestial lords' selfish desire for control, they hold that sending calamities does not mean fully controlling or killing lives on Earth. Instead, it is a way to help them realize that being supremely righteous is the only path to remain unharmed and achieve self-transcendence. Therefore, these celestial lords, with spirits, demons, ghosts, and monsters as their projections and agents, are oblivious to the fact that the calamities they send only befall the living beings in their own domains. Hence, every great disaster, viewed from beyond the heavens, is but the rebalancing that follows the energy shifts of 33 heavens. Therefore, when the great war among the celestial, human, and terrestrial realms arises every tens of thousands of years, the celestial lords and other deities of each celestial realm all participate in it to some extent, and become samsara beings with distinct names. Thus, every time the Great War breaks out, its battlefields range from bacteria to AI, from animal realm to Azura realm, from humans to extraterrestrials, from Earth to major planets, and from Hell realm to 33 heavens. They are omnipresent, with disturbances everywhere.
At this moment, in his palace, only Shangju, Luoxue, and Yunhe were able to hear the sounds in the air.
In the face of eternal time, embodied in absolute pure beauty of the transformed, supreme righteous chi of Pangu's spinal column, the selfish beauty will first degenerate and give rise to the desire for control. This mutated form of beauty usually surges first among the groups of spirits, demons, ghosts, monsters, and all manner of evil creatures connected to it. Their respective kings will be seized by inexplicable fear and restlessness, lose confidence, and lay their plans in advance. When the evil side has laid out a scenario that leaves humanity on Saha Earth with no chance of survival, the virtuous and supreme righteous side of 33 heavens must descend to act.
As the voice of time and space faded, clarity dawned. Shangju, Luoxue, and Yunhe felt doubts vanish, and stillness returned. Cangjie sat in peaceful meditation in the Hall of Eternal Civilization of the 4th Dhyana. By his side, 4 boy disciples attended, guardians of the 4 directions, clad in red, white, cyan, and black. Seated in the center, Cangjie expounded eternal knowledge and revealed supreme wisdom. The 4 boy disciples were spirit beasts from beyond the universe and space-time. They had aided Cangjie in creating writing, and now took human form. At that time, Cangjie said to the 4 boys,
33 heavens stand on righteousness. Thus eternity prevails, great love prevails, true sincerity prevails. Supreme beauty prevails. The virtue of life prevails. Wisdom prevails.
The four boys looked upon Zangjie and asked,
If prevail means never defeated, it means free of harm. It thus represents the soul unchanging. Is the universe therefore absolute, ideal, and preordained?
Life is nested within one another. In ancient times, after Pangu cleaved heaven and earth, heaven was absolute pure yang, earth absolute pure yin. Neither could bear living beings on their own. So Pangu took himself as the cosmic framework and established 33 heavens. His left eye sank into his left kidney to become the sun, his right eye into his right kidney to become the moon. With Qing, he presides over all existent matter, forming the yin-yang balance of the Tao. Thus, all existent matter is held fast by these two essences of Taiyang and Taiyin.
What marks the start of heaven and earth cycles in Saha world?
One cycle lasts 1.296 billion years, a period when virtue declines until chaos erupts.
Then in 2020, would Saha Earth enter the cycle of rebuilding human order by following heaven's law and matching Earth's principles?
3 realms and the 33 heavens began participating in this cycle of rebuilding human order on Saha Earth by following heaven's law and matching Earth's principles 10,000 years ago. Beings with coarse energy cannot perceive heaven and earth cycles. The Tao's law is that heaven gives birth and heaven destroys. Only the sincerest among the heavenly can glimpse it. Spiritual cultivation is a wise yet absolutely self-serving endeavor. Practitioners with coarse energy can only compete for the Dharma taste of energy purity among their own intrinsic nature kindred beings in their space-time. Only by absorbing this into their coarse energy can they adorn their bodies, gain strength, break through their space-time barriers, and achieve transcendence to communicate with higher dimensions. Yet all this is but the self-delusion of beings with coarse life energy in the heavens. In remote ancient times, the moon goddess had not yet come to Saha Earth. 3 realms and 33 heavens saw Saha Earth as an uncivilized planet, like an unsprouted seed in their merit field. Only after the moon goddess manifested on Saha Earth did Jue Di Tiantong occur. From then on, beings on Saha Earth gained spiritual freedom. It was only after seeing the boundless possibilities of absolute freedom and sincerity in human hearts that I left them the gift of writing. From that day onward, spirits and gods of 33 heavens wept. For beings on Saha Earth now had the potential to break free from 33 heavens' control and become the most precious human seed in cosmic galaxies.
Heaven reigned millet. Ghosts wept at night. The demon palace trembled. Even the Dharma throne sank.
On Saha Earth, these lowly beings,
scarcely 100 catties each, actually have the potential to know eternal knowledge.